via left side panel, Instruments. When you press the Show or Hide button in the left side bar, you will find the current sensor data for gyro, rate of turn, true and relative wind, and depth on the Instruments tab. Via Navigator Panel of Multi-Display Panel. If you select the Navigator panel in the Display Panel window of the Control Panel, a list with the following selectable data is available. HDG, Heading. STW, Speed through water. COG, Course over ground. SOG, Speed over ground. ROT, Rate of turn. XTD, Cross-track distance. BWOL, Bearing to the next waypoint's wheel over line. BWW, Bearing from the previous to the next waypoint. DWOL, Distance to wheel over line. ETA, UTC, Estimated time of arrival. TTG, Time to go to the next waypoint with current speed over ground. RAD, Turn radius at the next waypoint. Turn RAD, Calculated radius of turn. Docking mode via multi-panel. In the multi-panel, select Precision Instruments and open the Docking Mode page to display the current rate of turn, radius of turn, and the ship's tendency. Activate the display of Course over ground and Speed vectors by selecting their respective buttons. Docking mode via Dual tab. To call up the docking mode, switch from the main to the Dual panel on the tab area, and then select the Docking Mode button on the Chart panel bar. When you activate the docking mode via the Dual tab, the mode will be displayed at the top of the chart. The initial scale will be zoomed, as set in the General page, on the Config panel. Your ship will be centered on the screen, and the Precision Instruments menu in the Control panel, including the Reference Points page, will open. Docking mode, Reference Points. On the Reference Points page, you can set and save bearings and distances for frequently used berths, mooring points, or bollards. Parallel index lines. To set parallel index lines, select Parallel Index Lines from the Multi-Display window. Up to 2 lines can be displayed. Enter the direction of the line in the True Bearing field and the distance from the vessel in the Range field. To activate or deactivate the display of the parallel index lines, click on the number of the corresponding line. By clicking the button Reset, the parallel index lines will align according to the ship's heading. User objects. Parallel indexes can be created as user objects using the line category in the Maps task. This is explained in topic 331. Create user map objects. Trial maneuver. If necessary, you can start trial maneuvering as known from a radar by selecting the Trial Target Tracking Simulator panel from the drop-down list of the Multi-Display Panel window. It is separated between Trial Maneuver and Target Tracking Simulator. Trial Maneuver. Expected motion line value. To perform a trial maneuver, enter the following values of intended maneuver: trial line, delay, radius, set course through water, and set speed. Then the expected motion line, EML, will be displayed by pressing Show. Trial maneuver. Invalid parameter. If the parameters entered do not allow the turn with the set radius and delay time to be inscribed in the set expected motion line length, an appropriate warning will be generated. The values turn to orange, and the expected motion line will not be displayed on the chart area anymore. Trial maneuver. Drop function. To accept the maneuver, press the drop button. The selected parameters will be recorded, and the countdown of the selected time before the maneuver starts will begin. A second press on the drop button cancels the recording of parameters. Trial maneuver. Target tracking simulator warning. If, in the course of a trial maneuver when approaching a certain target, the CPA value assumes a value smaller than those set in the Targets panel, the corresponding segments of ownership and target motion line will turn red. Trial maneuver versus predicted vectors. The difference between predicted vectors and trial maneuver is that on the trial maneuver, your ship parameters have no effect on the displayed vectors. Target Tracking Simulator. You can add, edit, and cancel simulated training targets, or cancel all of them via the Target Tracking Simulator function. Anchoring options. Setting a safe anchorage can be done in the Route Planning panel, as explained in topic 515, Additional Features. It is also possible to do this in the Monitoring panel by clicking the Navigational Alerts tab to access the Anchor Watch Settings window. Anchor Watch Settings. There are 2 anchor watch rings available, which can be displayed at the same time. Click on the cells under Safety Ring and enter the required radius in meters. They can be linked with an alarm via the corresponding checkbox. Activate the Down button to display the anchor symbol at the ship's position. This prompts the Chart Objects window in the control panel, showing safety information within the area. Enable the Show Anchor Watch Rings button to view the safety ring. To move the center of the ring, select the By Cursor button and click on the required chart position. Safety Swing Circle. This window is intended for setting a safety swing circle using these parameters. Vessel length, specified in the System Configuration utility. Cable length, anchoring cable length. In meters or in shackles. Cannot be lower than the depth value. Depth, estimated depth value in the anchoring position. Safety margin, additional range to ensure safe anchorage. Swing radius, radius of the outer circle, which is calculated. Note: the button Calculate is used for entering new parameters, while Use from Route should be selected if parameters used in the route planning stage should be used.